This is email 2 from the GovCorp GumRoad newsletter. The title here is Corporations are masquerading as government entities for profit rather than governance. It questions the legitimacy of entities claiming government status and their roles as trustees for the people. It goes into what a trust is. We have two different types here. We have a natural trust, where it draws parallels between the natural trust and the concept of appointing government as a trustee for social benefits. The questions arise if the government as a trustee has started to serve other interests like shareholders. Now, some of the inconsistencies in representation of the government, it raises concerns about the ease in which legal entity names in our constitution seem to be substituted without proper procedures. Some of the frequently unanswered questions we are exposed to here, where we cite a case study involving an Australian Customs and Border Protection Service's inability to prove its legitimacy as a department of the de jure government of Australia. It questions the accountability of government officials who remain silent when asked to provide evidence of their legitimacy. Again, it talks about accountability in government and refers us to JFK's speech, where he emphasises government accountability and the expectation to provide information. We can find questions as to why the government refused to address concerns about their lawful validity and whether they consider themselves above the law. Now we have a corporate government trust, where it explores the concept of the corporate government trust, where the government is supposed to act as the executor, and poses questions about the nature of government, addressing individuals as legal entities and the lack of transparency in providing information. Now, what can we do about this? It's suggested here that actions we can take as a living man or woman in our interactions with corporate government, such as simply asking questions where we demand proof of their legitimacy, or setting terms and conditions. If they can't prove their legitimacy, then we deal with them via a conditional acceptance, where we set terms and conditions of acceptance. We accept that, okay, they're unwilling to prove their legitimacy. However, if you wish me to still pay this bill without you authenticating that you are in fact a legitimate government, there are 3 terms and conditions that I will need to see met before I can do business with your entity, such as who is the claimant, show me the profit and loss, show me the accountability, and show me the contract. We have a contract with our government to act in honour. Now, if our government cannot prove the validity of that contract, then we have to set new terms of a contract every time they ask to do business with us. The conclusion of this paper urges readers to ask simple questions to government representatives. Can you demonstrate that today's government is the same one established at the inception of this country? It encourages signing a petition to ask for the truth about the Australian government and emphasises the global relevance of this corporate government phenomena. We encourage sharing this article to raise awareness, and it highlights the right of people to know which government can be trusted.